this one's gone. You see that large cataract? She's had trauma to that eye.
Okay. What's going on, y'all? Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope you guys are having the best day ever today. Big day here on the farm. Huge day here on the farm. If you guys remember, we have acquired a white female peacock, or peahen, if you want to get technical. And she came to our farm unexpectedly. She was given to us from a friend of a friend. And the quick backstory is that this peacock showed up at their house. She was blind in her left eye, and it looks like she couldn't see very well out of her right eye. So we put her in the barn. She's been in the barn in one of the stalls over there, and she's been completely fine. She seems healthy as she can be other than her sight. She doesn't try to fly, but she's eating, she's drinking. Everything seems to be going great other than her vision. But we wanted to be extremely safe and cautious with her. Make sure there's nothing that's contagious, for one, that could go to our other birds. Also, we wanted to see if there's anything we can do for her. So we scheduled an appointment with an avian veterinarian, and she's going there today. Her appointment is this morning. So Brooke and Mary Carl are going to take her over to the avian vet. So that's what's happening today. And hopefully everything checks out great, and then they tell us what we need or should do for her going forward. Also, I'm back here. I want to give you guys a quick update on the Alabama potager garden. We've been working on this, and I've been steadily changing my dadgum mind, y'all. Steadily changing it. So originally, y'all can see where this dead grass is. I had this mat that went all the way down a hill over yonder, because one, I wanted to make this a huge flower bed, even though it already is a huge flower bed or planting bed. Make it even twice as big. Have all this. This was all going to be garden space. We're going to fence this in, so our fence was going to come all the way down through there, back around, all the way behind the greenhouse. You can see our propane tank. All that was going to be included in the fence and onto Brooke's mom's porch over there. So all this was going to be just this huge, massive garden. But I want to tell y'all something. I have and am quickly realizing that I can't handle all this stuff. I'm very ambitious, and my 20 and 30-year-old self will come in and say, Jason, let's make it big, let's do this, do that. And that's the way I used to be, and still am to some degree. But I'm not 20 or 30 years old anymore. I'll be 50, and not to say that's old at all, but I'm learning limitations, and I just think I need to downsize this garden back here. I really do. I just don't think I can handle it all. I just don't. And so I'm gonna make it smaller and more manageable, and that's what I did here. I took all this mat up, so now I'm thinking my fence can come right through here. Y'all can see, come down through this gravel line, that way, back over, and back behind the greenhouse, but not over yonder where the propane tank is, and then come on across over here. And now, as I'm out here recording and sitting here thinking about this and telling y'all what I'm thinking about doing, I got idea number 2. And I'm starting to like this one better. I really am. And I'll get Brooke's input, but I know what she's gonna tell me. Just do what you want. It's your garden. Just do what you want back here. This is option number 3, because I've already had 1 and I've already raced it. This is 2, but this is 3. And see what y'all think. So the fence comes right through here, because we want to fence it in, keep the dogs, because the dogs love getting in these beds. So come through here and back around through here, and that fence is going to come all the way on this gravel line right here. Don't incorporate the greenhouse. Over there, turn and go over. Then we got those beautiful wrought iron gates that we're going to incorporate in here some kind of way, that Brooke found on Facebook Marketplace 2 years ago, I believe. I think about putting them like right in here and have a pathway, like a curving pathway to the greenhouse. And I leave some, and pull all this mat up, get all this mat up. This mat would be gone except maybe 3 or 4 foot in front of and around the greenhouse. And this would just be grass or whatever. I'm really leaning towards doing that now. I am. I mean, we're talking, if I put planting beds out here, y'all, I mean, the only other thing I could do here, which still would be a lot of work because I remember how hard it was, is to put those green rectangle grass spots like I got in the Alabama parterre garden over there. That was extremely difficult. Way hard. Hey girl, how you doing? Way harder than I'd imagined. And that was 3. I'd probably do 4 right here if I wanted to do that. But if I do that, I gotta dig this out, gotta put topsoil in. I'm leaning towards doing the pathway. I am, and take all this up. It's just too much. It's just too much upkeep and work. But enough about that. Let's go grab a pet carrier and let's load up So I'm going to meet Brooke and Mary Carl over here at the barn and get this pretty thing loaded up. Right, Holly? That's right. Okay, girl. Okay, easy, 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 easy. Oh.
A little hoot.
A little hoot.
All right, I'll be back soon.
Y'all be careful. All right, girl. Let's go take care of some chores while Mama's gone to take Snow White to the vet, okay? Let's go take care of some chores. You up for it? Okay, good deal. Let's go. Hey, Holly, we gotta go check the farm stand, girl. Let's go check the farm stand. We gotta go load it up, swap out ice packs this morning. For those that are wondering, the cooler has been awesome. Way better than the fridge. We've had 0 issues with using the cooler, and it's just worked out amazingly out here in the farm stand. All right, we got some egg cartons. Come on. Here we go. And I think we're okay on honey. I think I'm gonna leave the honey like that. I haven't been putting coffee out here because of the rains. It's just been raining every day. And a lot of it has been mostly these huge storms. And so when the wind blows through, I just don't want the coffee bags getting wet. So right now, I just haven't been putting the coffee out here. And the humidity too doesn't help.
All right, girl, we're gonna get you seen about. This one's gone. You see that large cataract? She's had trauma to that eye.
Okay.
So it actually has gone to the front of the eye. She has the eyes divided with the lens. Okay, I'm sorry. Getting light, you're just not getting vision. The eyes divided between the front and the back of the lens. And just like
Okay, so we are finished with Mrs. Snow White and her vet visit. She thinks that there is some trauma that has occurred to that left eye, and she gave me some drops to put in it. I'm going to use these for 7 days. Wishful hoping is that she can regain some of that vision. However, we don't know how much damage has been done, and there's no way to tell that because obviously the eye goes deeper than the surface. So she knows that she does not respond to light in that left eye. However, she does respond to light in the right eye. And she's feeling like she carries that head a little bit to the side just because she is trying to utilize what limited vision that she does have. And we're gonna just hope and pray that this drop will help her some, and hopefully she'll regain a little bit of sight.
All right, so Brooke is home with Snow White.
Yes.
And great vet visit. We love her to death. It says Snow White. It's official right there.
It's official, Snow White.
So we're gonna try these drops. Also, they did do a fecal, right?
They did do a fecal, however, it has to sit in a solution for a certain amount of time, and they didn't want me to have to wait with her and stress her out even more, so they're going to call me with the results of that, and we'll pass that information along if we hear that she does indeed have parasites, but we don't know.
Right.
No call means good news.
Good news. Okay, perfect.
So, you ready to get her settled back in? Maybe we can...
Did they put a drop in her eye?
No,
We
they
gotta
did
do it.
not.
Okay.
She actually didn't get her out of the cage.
Okay.
She did everything she needed to do with her being in the cage, which was a good thing because,
yeah.
you know, obviously that would stress her out.
Right.
But I know she's ready to get out, and
okay,
we can get the drop in the eye.
let's do that.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Got that tail up. You're not a he, are you? Oh, goodness.
I mean, she looks great.
Oh, she does, and I told her that, you know, my theory is she's a good size. You know, she's not bony.
Yeah.
She's a good size, and she wanted to know what I was feeding her.
Yeah.
And I told her, and she approved of, you know, her having layer pellets and a little bit of fruit. So everything we're doing is good. All right, you're gonna have to hold her while I put the drop in.
Okay.
Okay, baby, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, got it in there. Good.
Good deal.
All right.
There you go. There you go, girl.
Some water, girl.
Yeah, come get you some water. While you were gone, I put you some fresh, new straw down. How about that? Yeah, I did. I sure did. Come get you some water.
Over here. There you go. There you go.
Now.
Let's just hope that this drop may regain some of her eyesight.
Yeah, I agree.
So, she didn't have any idea of how old she is. Obviously, they don't have teeth that you can look at, but we do know that time will tell if it will help or not. But you know, had we not taken her, we wouldn't have known any of this.
No,
I mean,
no.
If you continue to wait and something could be done for it and you wait too long, then there is no hope.
Right.
So we don't know when this could have occurred, if it's recent injury or if it's an old injury. So I did ask her about her being around other birds.
Yes.
And she said that there is something that affects the eyes that can come from songbirds, that can come from, you know, the outdoors, the wild. But she is 99% positive this is not the case in her injury. She said if that was the case, then she would be the last stop for the infection.
Okay,
it wouldn't
good.
spread to any other animals. So whatever she's got going on, it's no threat to any animal here.
Good.
She said if we did put her with someone else, she's not going to be the dominant of the two.
Right.
Just know that, and you know, it may be best that she be brought up with something versus putting something grown with her.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And we've discussed options of what we're going to do. Nothing in stone yet, but we'll figure all that out.
Who is that?
I think it's Bramble.
And she saw him out of the corner of her eye. She turned her head up, but she's just a drinking. That was a long ride, wasn't it, girl? So Dr. French and her staff at Bluebonnet and Jemison, we are thankful.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're just grateful we have somebody that'll even look at birds for us.
Yes, I mean, some people don't have that option. They have to drive hundreds of miles.
Right.
So she needs to get some rest. And 12 hours from now, we'll do that drop again.
That'll work? What's up, Brown Brown? I'm gonna tell you, I kept seeing something move while you were talking under that Volkswagen van.
Uh-huh.
And it is Sylvester under there.
Oh, is it?
His little tail keeps flickering.
Oh, I see him.
You see him?
I do see him.
Oh, Slick. Oh, Slick. Moody was just a licking. Mildred. I saw you.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you. I did. I saw you.
Do it again.
This is my girl.
Oh, yeah. Love you, Mildred.
Oh, me.